Praise be Jesus and Mary, now and forever. In today's gospel passage, our Lord Jesus criticizes and corrects the scribes and Pharisees for what we might call their predominant fault, namely, minding the small details of the law while neglecting the weightier ones. The example which our Lord speaks of to make his point was how the scribes and Pharisees paid tithes on mint and dill and cummin, but neglected the more important obligations of the law: judgment, that is, justice, and mercy and fidelity. Regarding mint and dill and cummin, these were herbs used by the Israelites for cooking or for perfuming a room. They were so insignificant items that they were not even covered by the Mosaic law, that they had to pay tithes on them, for example. But these scribes and Pharisees included them themselves, added them, so as to show just how scrupulously they observed the law. So they changed the law in order to prove how scrupulous they were in observing it. At the same time, these same scribes and Pharisees neglected the more important laws, judgment, mercy, and fidelity, the very heart of the law. Basically, our Lord Jesus is not condemning the observance of minor rules and regulations, but doing so to the neglect of the more important ones. It's all about prioritization, fulfilling what is primary, basic, essential, and then fulfilling what is secondary, additional or extra. It's not an either-or issue, but a both-and issue. That is, our Lord calls us to do both, fulfill our more important obligations, as well as those that are of lesser importance. Another thing that our Lord takes issue with is the scribes and Pharisees' preoccupation with externals to the neglect of the internal, the very heart and soul of a person. They gave greater importance to external activity or works, minuscule things, and more on this than on the interior disposition of the person, their heart and soul. Here too, there's no opposition or contradiction between the two. It's just a matter of priorities. Our Lord teaches us that the interior of a person is more important than their external deeds, precisely because the first determines the latter as cause and effect. You can't produce good external works consistently, and even in the details, unless there is that internal disposition that is right to begin with. If our hearts are indeed filled with justice, mercy, and fidelity, and the whole host of Christian virtues, above all, faith, hope, and charity, then indeed we will most certainly bear good fruit externally. Praise be Jesus and Mary.